Hey, my name's Andy.
And I'm Mark, and we are the Bag Boys. Today we're going to show you how to paint cornhole boards. We've been getting a lot of requests lately on how do we paint them and everything like that, and the way that we actually paint them now is a little bit too high production, and it's not really a way that you can do that on an individual basis. But we're going to show you how we used to paint them a couple years ago, and that is by using a paper and tape method. So today we're going to paint the Detroit Tigers D, the Old English D. Here you see the Ds that we're going to use, and you see one of our finished Ds up here.
Now, the first thing that you want to do is decide what main color you want down. So up on our Detroit D, if the D is going to be orange, you want to put that color down first. So we've already done that ahead of time. So just take a nice piece of wood. If it's your cornhole board, you want to put down that orange first. Now, you're going to want to give it a couple hours to make sure that the spray paint dries. If you're using liquid paint, give it a long time to let it dry. Then what you want to do is take some good 2-inch tape and then start taping down the board. This is what you want to mask it on. Alright, now I fully taped up with masking tape the whole board, and then what you want to do next is take your paper, whatever your logo's on, you want to make sure that you center it onto the board. Alright, now that I've got your logo taped down, you want to make sure that you get all the corners nice and a couple on the side. Especially if it's pretty big, you want to make sure it's securely down, because the last thing you want is this thing moving after you get started. Just go to the Hobby Lobby store, any hobby store, and get a nice sharp blade. That's going to be the key to cutting. You definitely do not want to use a dull blade. Some people choose to use snap blades. I prefer not to, just because I can't get as good of an angle as what I would like. So use a nice sharp tip blade like that and you should be good to go. So all I'm going to do now is start cutting. What you want to do is start on the insides and work your way out to the outside. Alright. And on your board, I know you're not going to see this very well, but you'll have a carved out D. So what you want to do now is take your knife and peel up what you want to paint. So I want an orange D. So the part that's the actual D you want to leave down. Everything on the outside needs to come up. Alright, and as you can see, the D is down, so that's masked off. That's going to stay orange. Now what I would heavily suggest is use a flat white spray paint to cover up whatever your next color is going to be. So obviously we're going to paint this navy blue, but you want to give it a nice coat underneath it first so that navy blue really stands out, because if you don't, you're probably going to have some orange popping through and it's going to be discolored. So use that flat white spray paint to cover up what you're going to color next. Alright, so white's on, so next step is your next color, whatever you want it to be. Obviously this could be navy blue for Detroit, so spray it on. Alright, now you just wait, and once it's dry, you just peel up the tape and you should have a perfect D. You might